Hi, good morning everyone. Thank you. Today my topic is space consciousness. First, let's just relax our body. Sit straight, drop your shoulders, and find that sense of I am. There's a shortcut to find who you are, the sense of I exist. Now, if I ask you to look around your surroundings, you may find a table, a chair, your phone or computer, the room, or if you have windows, then trees or mountains, a house in front or at opposite side of the road. Basically, when we look outwards, we look at objects in our consciousness. But now if I ask you to look deeper, or what is behind these objects, is the space itself, right? Without space, all the objects we can look at does not exist. Take your room, for example. There are many items, tables, chairs, computers. How about 10 years ago? Maybe these items is not the same items as it now. Maybe it's other items. How about 100 years ago, in the space of your room? Maybe the house itself, the room itself, does not exist. Maybe it's a tree standing up from the ground. How about 1 million years ago? Different trees. Maybe it's not tree, it's a rock. How about say 5 billion years ago? Maybe there's a dinosaur who is walking through the space you're looking at now. You see, the space is the same. The space itself never changes. But the items, the objects in the same space change, and it's constantly changed. From our traditional understanding, space separates one item from other item. But from my understanding, space connects us. That's a totally different understanding of space. Space does not separate us. Space connects everything in it. Like now, the space between you and the computer or the phone connects you, the body, and the phone or the computer. It's the media that connecting everything, same as all the other objects in it: trees, flowers, mountains, houses, people, animals, even far away like planets, stars, galaxies. The space connects everything in it. That's the space consciousness I want to point into today. In that sense, at this very moment, everything is connecting to you. And you, my dear friend, is the center of that connection. You're the center of whole cosmos, actually. If we look inward, try to turn our attention from outwards to inwards, what you will find is the most superficial level is the body sensations, and the subtle level is the thoughts arise, your understanding, your perception, your intention, attention, and mental activities, judgments, descriptions, all the mental activities also includes our emotions, is the same as objects in the outside of the space. In our mind, the inner space contains all the objects. We call it thoughts, memories, perception, intention, attentions. It's your awareness connects everything in our inner world. And it's a very powerful realization. And it was there the day we are born into this world, number one, the first day. It was there when we played toys when we toddler. It was there when we read the book when we were a teenager. It was there 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, 1 second ago, and now. And your awareness will be there or here. And 1 second later, 10 minutes later, 10 years later. And all objects in this awareness, like thought, images, people, human, changes. But you, my dear friend, as awareness, if you identify yourself as the only awareness, it never changes. So in that, the inner space is huge. I give you an scientific discovery. The world we are experiencing is made of atoms. So take an hydrogen atom example. The size of a hydrogen atom is around 25 picometer. A picometer is 10 to the power of minus 12. 25 pm of picometer. And the nucleus, the center of the hydrogen atom, is around 1.7 femtometer. 1.7 femtometer means femtometer is 10 to the minus 15 in that magnitude. So I give you a kind of analogy. So if you hold a 1 centimeter p size, 1 centimeter size of p, maybe just around your size of your nail, fingernail, and you put in the center of an American football stadium. You put a P in the center of an American football stadium, and the whole stadium is the size of hydrogen atom, where the electrons spins around the nucleus, the P size, at the edge of the stadium. It's not, and it's a spherical stadium, so it's a three-dimensional. The electron spins around in the electron clouds, so it's not fixed point, it's a cloud. And between this p size of nucleus and that around 100 meters away of that electron is emptiness, is empty. That space between nucleus and electron is empty. And every atom you are made of, hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and so on, are all made of atoms, are all kinds of 99.99999% of empty space. Now, the space give you kind of, wow, it's huge. And the objects we see in the world is only 0.0000001% of the whole cosmos. And now you have a space consciousness, which is huge, spacious, enormously spacious. No matter it's outward world or your inside world, your body molecules and atoms, is enormously spacious. And the material, real stuff, we call it atoms or molecules, or tissues, organs, is very teeny tiny part of that space. 0.0000001%. I just try to explain it in a scientific way. Now take a deep breath again. Find the sense of who you are, which is prior to all your thoughts, memories, your roles of social roles, your attention and intention even. It's prior, your sense of who I am. Here equals to the space consciousness. Actually, you are the space which contains all the external phenomena as trees, mountains, planets, galaxies, and internal phenomena like thoughts, memories, intentions. And in space, You can purely observe all the objects arising in a space. Don't try to grasp, don't resist, don't describe either. You're totally free from object consciousness. Now you're in a space consciousness, which contains all the objects outside and inside. And you're stable. All the objects changes in your consciousness. And you, the space, does not change at all. Actually, this space consciousness that not change at all is the Pure Land, is the Nirvana. You see, if your attention turns inwardly or turns to the spacious consciousness you are in a very stable and a pure state of consciousness or being. And all the objects out there, the people, animal, nature, your job, your career, conversations, activities, changes constantly. So you enter a much deeper of understanding of who you are and who the world is. Actually, there's no difference between who you are and out there. There's no boundaries of who you are. Everything you're looking at, outside and inwardly, outside and inside, is part of you, a tiny, teeny part of you. While you, as spacious consciousness, is embracing all of them without any resisting or grabbing or touching. You are free. Okay, my dear friend, maybe I would like to end this session by quoting the poem from Sumi. He said, "You're not a drop in the ocean, so you're not the object, a drop of water in the ocean. You're the whole entire ocean in one drop." You're not a drop in the ocean. You're the entire ocean in one drop. How beautiful it is. How beautiful you are, my dear friend. Thank you.